Hey guys, Jessica Kubasi here. In today's video tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to transform your pictures with just a few easy color adjustment layers. This is going to change the way that you color grade your photos. I promise you. Look, I feel like I'm in a movie. Okay, we're not going to promise anything, but the hope is that it will. There we go. Now you can't say I ruined your life. Okay, so before we begin the tutorial, this video is sponsored by Squarespace. Whether you need a domain, website, or online store, make your next move with Squarespace. They have beautiful award-winning designer templates. They have an all-in-one platform, so there's nothing you have to ever install, patch, upgrade. And they have award-winning 24-hour customer service, so anything goes wrong, there's always someone to help you. You can start your free trial today by going to squarespace.com and entering offer code Jessica to get 10% off your first purchase. So with that being said, let's get into this tutorial. So this type of coloring I really do love because it takes something that is super plain such as this and it adds in a lot of color that was not there before. So I'm going to show you exactly how to get this type of color. Are you guys ready? So let's begin editing this picture by adding a simple curves layer. So we're going to go to layer, new adjustment layer, and then curves. And we're going to start off on RGB. We're going to make a pretty simple layer. I have a picture here that I drew, but it looks like squiggly lines, so God help me redoing this right now. Hopefully it comes out how it's supposed to look like. So I don't know why I can't draw these right ever, but here we go. Okay, that's looking pretty bad. I'm joking, I'm professional. So as I'm doing each little adjustment, I'm just clicking the eye on and off so I can see exactly what I'm ruining. I'm just joking, but I like to see exactly how each layer will affect the photo, so I usually just turn them on and off. So let's keep it like this for now, and let's go from RGB to blue. So on the blue layer, we're just going to make just a couple of adjustments. I wanted it to be a little bit more yellow, which is why I'm going to pull this one down. Honestly, the curves layer can transform your entire picture, which is really great, but I like to use just very subtle points on the curve. I don't like to do anything too crazy. So this looks pretty good so far. So the next layer we're going to go to is the black and white layer. So go to layer, new adjustment layer, and then black and white. So here you want to make sure that the tint box is checked off, and then simply go from normal to soft light. And I love this because it adds a nice warm tone to the picture. It's super easy to use, and we're going to lower the opacity to around 19 or 20%. Again, very subtle. The next thing that we want to do is go to levels. So go to layer, new adjustment layer. Who's getting sick of me saying that? So on the levels panel here, we're going to play around. I'm going to bring this up to 5. And then for the grays, we only want to add just a little bit. So I'm going to go to 1.13, and then I'm keeping the whites as is. But on the output levels down here, I'm just going to slide this a little bit just to make it a little bit less contrasted. So we want this to be 230. Yes, okay, I did it. And then the blacks, we're just going to bring it up to 12 or 13. So let me show you guys what that did. Really did change the picture. See, making little subtle layer adjustments is what's going to help you guys with color grading. So after the levels, we're going to go to color balance. So we're going to go on over to color balance in the new adjustment layer section. Basically, for the rest of these, just go to color adjustment. And let's see here. We're going to start on mid-tones. We're going to add a little bit of red. And we're going to add a little bit of yellow. And then on the shadows section, again, some more red and some more yellow. Let me turn that on and off so you guys can see. Now for this one, I'm going to mask the clouds out of here because I want the clouds to be a little bit more blue and vibrant. So what I'm going to do is just take the brush tool, set my foreground to the color black, make sure my opacity is at 99%, and just having the mask selected on this adjustment layer, I'm going to go over and erase the clouds out of here so that the clouds are not affected by this color layer. So for the next step, we're going to go to Layer, New Adjustment Layer, Color Lookup. Now, for this, you are going to need the LUTs to be able to color grade this picture. And I would 100% recommend it because not only can you use these LUTs for your photography, you can also use them for your videos. They're fairly inexpensive. You can probably find some for free, but I'm going to link the exact pack that I bought in the description. You can check them out. Again, if you're doing photography full time, you're going to love these. I'm serious. So let's go on over to the one that I use, and I have the exact one. It's 01 standard / F6880. So it's basically F6680, the one that I use. So when you add your LUTs to the picture, this is what it comes out to. It looks super cool. I love the colors. What you want to do now is just mask out the model a little bit. You want to erase some of that color from her skin tone. So I'm just going to take a small brush with the opacity of 22 and just go over her. You don't want to remove all the color from the model. We just want to do a little bit. So as you can see, this is how my mask looks right now. So after masking out the model, just decrease the opacity to about 72%. And then what you want to do is go to Color Lookup yet again. And this time we're going to add another LUTs. It's going to be 8700 version 2. And this is one of my favorite ones. And after you add this LUT, this is how the color comes out, which is so cool. What we want to do is just decrease the opacity to about half, or just a little bit over half, so 53%. And we're not masking anything for this one. What you want to do now is just go to Layer, New Adjustment Layer, and then Vibrance, add a little bit more of that color. And what we're going to do is add a small sun flare to this picture just to, brighten it up a little bit. So I actually found a texture pack from another YouTuber that I thought was really cool. I'm going to have a link in the description on where you can get it, and we're going to import that texture, and I'm going to show you guys how to add it. What I'm going to do is just paste it onto the photo. That's how it looks so far. And what you want to do is go from normal to screen. And it looks so cool. It looks awesome. What I'm going to do is just resize it a little bit. You can really place it anywhere that you want. If you don't want it to be as harsh, what I'd recommend is simply make a mask, and then with a low opacity brush, just go over and mask out any areas that you don't want it to be too crazy on. And another thing I'd recommend is don't have the texture on top of everything. Have it on the bottom of all your color adjustments so it kind of meshes in with the picture more. So you can kind of go through and just drag it in to see where it fits best. Like that looks pretty cool. And let me just adjust the curves just one more time. And there you guys have it. Using just a couple adjustment layers, we were able to transform the picture from this to this. And I think it looks amazing. I'm super happy with it. I actually used it on a couple other photos that I'm going to be showing you guys. And it just brought out the color so much. It makes it look even magical. So I really, really hope you guys like this tutorial. Check out those LUTs. Check out that texture pack from the other YouTuber. I'm going to link his channel below. I think he does some really cool stuff. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching.